Hello Libra, what's up? Welcome back to the Illest Illuminator for your love story. We're going to check in and see what changes you can expect in your love life in the month of March. Anything that comes through for you, please make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising Venus, which is very important, and you'll definitely get some accurate information. Right, let's dive deep into your energies. What are the overall energies for Libra, please? Oh, starting off with the awareness card came out in the reverse, and I'll keep it that way. We've got the 3 of Cups coming through, the 2 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. So you may have a lot of people interested in you. There is a lot of choices around you. However, you may not be, how do I say it, like awakened enough, aware enough to make the right choices right now. So just want to give you my 2 cents, maybe to kind of like avoid making any type of decisions in regards to love right now, because it may pan out in a different way. So kind of like the message is like, keep your options open. Try to just like, get to know people. Yeah, kind of like mingle and do whatever you want. This is definitely for those who are single. I don't feel like this is for those who are in a connection. So if you are, then this might not be your reading, because I feel like you may have just recently gotten out of a situation and you're kind of like looking around, seeing what else is out there, and maybe you may be a little bit in a vulnerable energy where you're just, want to try. And it's like you may choose the wrong persons, because the awareness card is like you have a lack of awareness, and especially with that choose wisely. If you start already with this message, it just feels a little bit off to, put all your eggs in one basket, right? So try to keep yourself calm in like jumping into new situations, especially if you are single and dating, and you're just like maybe tired of being alone and lonely, or you just feel like, okay, you need to push yourself, or maybe your friends are pushing you like, come on, you need like have some type of distraction. Don't really pay attention to that, because it can lead you into a decision. I don't want to say mistake, but yeah, we need to own up to some mistakes. Sometimes we make those mistakes, and friends could be definitely a role in that, or an influence in that, because that awareness card is the Magician being in the reverse. So there could be some manipulation going on, or some trickery. Could be intentionally, but it could also be unintentionally, right? Like they may say it from the best place of their heart. However, it, I don't know. Just the most weirdest example that I can give you is like, what if you get knocked up, right? And it's like the wrong person, and now you're about to get a baby. Like something like that could be in the fucking future. Let's just not say it like that. But yeah, here we have sensuality. So there is definitely a lot of high interest, lusty energy coming through, perhaps towards you, or maybe even from yourself. You're like, you're out to get there, but there are definitely some signs saying like people may take advantage of some type of vulnerability that is going on that you need to be careful of. See, exactly. Privacy, inviolate personal space, respected boundaries, and taboos. Sounds right. Then we have the receptivity card. Allow yourself to receive and allow yourself to give. And then we have the unseen. Too much is hidden from you, with the farewell to the moon. And let's not forget, a very important message at the bottom of the deck is yearning, longing for someone in separation. So yeah, sometimes the ego just gets in another way. You may be longing for someone else, but then you're like, okay, this is taking too long. I just need to move on, move forward. And you kind of like go out there. But, seeing the sanctuary card and receptivity It just feels like you need to allow information or things to get clear to you on the right time rather than to chase it. Not saying that you're chasing it. However, you might be pushed into a situation that you are not really comfortable with, or at a later turn you will be regretting it, right? And I'm that's a very heavy emotion, but I do sense it for someone out there. So please take this message the way it is. But I do get a very strong sense that there might be a situation coming up to your path that you may need to make a better choice of, or else there could be a regret phase. Why? Because someone is violating your personal space, or they're making you do things, or they're crossing some type of boundary that you may not be aware of. And what, like, I don't know why. There could be like multiple reasons to that, but that could cause you to later on start to notice that there is so much more that's hidden from you. Now, again, this is super specific, but I'm getting strongly that this could be a friend that is kind of like pushing you on to a date or to meet someone from their own friends or whatever. And I'm picking up like a dark vibe. Like it's not from the right intentions. You're being kind of like tricked into it. So please be mindful. If someone is asking you to do something or you're not really full-heartedly in it, make sure to say no and to respect your privacy as well as your boundaries. Okay, I'm going to actually pull from these cards. Tell me, please, what is going to change here? This seems quite a urgent message for Libra. I'm sorry for that, Libra, but I'm just really here for opening up your eyes in certain situations, and this seems to be very important as well as urgent for someone out there. You've got the Ace of Cups, Page of Swords, Death card, again the Three of Cups, the Three of Coins, and the Eight of Cups. Again, I feel like you had some interest here. There was love, absolutely, but something went wrong here. It's like communication went wrong, or there was some type of gossip that kind of like interfered in your relationship or in your newly love, so to speak, because the Ace of Cups feels like you had like strong feelings for someone. There was an opportunity. However, the Page of Swords is absolutely a messenger of, some negative response or some type of gossip that has been going on, which kind of like made this relationship end very quickly, right? The Death card is like an immediate ending. This person may have said something that really bothered you or heard something about you that bothered them and kind of like cut it off. And maybe that's why this friend, because there is a Three of Cups, is trying to prove they're right by pushing you into a situation just to prove that their gossip was true. That's a very specific story, but that's exactly what I'm getting. Is like maybe they made like they lied about you, or they said that you were a cheater, or like whatever they said. And this person believed them because, well, they knew them much longer than they knew you. So they kind of like cut it off because they didn't want to get hurt, because they were having deep feelings as well. So what happened is that after this cutoff, this third party, this group of people, or this so-called friend, try to push you into a commitment here, or maybe not a commitment, but like some type of collaboration that they are also having with the person that is involved, which is kind of like shady, right? So with the Eight of Cups there, is absolutely, you're going to walk away from it. Perhaps this has already happened. If so, I'm really sorry, but I feel like this is a deep confirmation that this person kind of like planned that, right? Just to get their right in the gossip that they have created. So that's how smart this person tried to be. Could have been an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. There's definitely someone that you should you should walk away from, you should detach yourself from, okay? Ooh, Queen of Swords with the Six of Cups reversed. You've turned your back to the past. You've turned your back to some people that you trusted, people that took your kindness for weakness. Very, like they acted very naive, but they weren't. So with that Six of Cups reverse, you still have like a very bitter taste when it comes to what happened here with these people, because you trusted them. Like this is a good old friend, or was a good old friend. So you're kind of like about to really open up your eyes on who you can trust and who not. So this has been quite a painful situation here. Yeah, Four of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. Like this person really tried to take away your shine here. Made you feel neglected, left out, rejected. I sense a lot of jealousy. But you know, Ace of Swords, you're about to hear the truth, and you're going to have your victory over this. Like, even though that they kind of like screwed up some type of connection here, it feels like once the truth comes out, there's going to be a long period of healing, but then you're going to find your stability back again. You're going to, you know, a lot of people are going to be coming towards you with appreciation, all right, with a lot of appreciation. And with that, you're going to actually find the real, perhaps like your twin flame or someone that you truly feel very strongly connected to. I feel like this is someone that's still going to come into your life. It might definitely be new, but whomever this is, it's going to be someone that it could be a little bit older, different background, different perspectives in life. However, they are very respectful, honorable, and fair, okay? So this is definitely that someone that's going to come in that is going to treat you very royally, is what I'm picking up on. All right. Yeah, these people really try to, you know, push things to a limit is what I'm getting. Like they blocked a little bit your faith and your path, so you may definitely need to do some type of cleansing, perhaps like a spiritual cleansing, bath cleansing, which I did the other day. It was definitely very helpful, so I do advise you to do that, especially around the full moon, the new moon of Pisces. Well, actually, on a new moon, you should maybe do that. I usually do it on a waning one, or a full moon. So just take your time and just try to figure out when the best time is for you to do that. But there's absolutely some type of protection that is required. There's a lot of evil eye that I am sensing around you that is keeping your path blocked. So there's something from your soul or from your path that needs to be released so you can actually clear your path moving forward. This is very necessary. Exactly. Look at this. We've got karma. We've got protection, clear your energy field, purity, seeing the light within, time to wake up, and take back your power. I mean, like, the story is so easy. It's everything that I actually said, but then just in different forms and different cards, right? These people are going to get their karma, but this was also a karmically put on your path for you to really clear your past in a correct way. You know, sometimes Spirit just puts things on our path to make a full release of a lot of things in our past. And it's just like one thing that adds up to it, and then it kind of like explodes like the tower. And that's when you kind of like realize like, okay, I've been doing or seeing things completely wrong. I got to change my behavior or change my attitude, change my mindset. And with that, you are purifying your soul, getting back into your spiritual alignment, and perhaps doing all these necessary things, whether that is shadow work, whether that is like actual spiritual work, 5D work, 3D work, whatever that might be. And then you kind of like, you understand that you need to protect yourself, your privacy, your information, your love life, whatever it may be, from people that are causing things to go sour. All right. Which obviously we also have like a hand in it. But in this case, there's definitely some darkness that's being sent that you may need to remove, especially when you sleep. You may wake up at a very irregular time, 444, 555, 666, 333, whatever the case is. That might be definitely a sign from spirit that this is your message to really pay attention to these energies, to cleanse it and to release it and to protect yourself, especially around your sleep. Make sure that you use like protection oil. You can get that on the website as well, or from any other trusted individual within the spirituality. Always make sure that you trust that person. But yeah, there is definitely some type of protection that is required so you can get your usual portion of sleep, so you can kind of like rest in the right way, physically, mentally, and emotionally, so you can kind of like have the energy to push this energy out. Okay, and with that, you may need to do later on a taking back your power type of energy, where you kind of like collect and take back all the lost pieces within yourself. There are multiple nice meditations out there, or mantras that you can do in order to take back your power. But to me personally, I feel like, especially with this Pisces new moon, or maybe with the Aries new moon, that could be a very significant day to really take back the power, as we last year had like a eclipse also in Aries. So a lot of things may have fallen apart around that time. A lot of like power roles could have been getting at play, or ego, or a lot of things could have been like very disturbing, or just kind of like a big disruption in your life. And now it's time to pick up those pieces. So if you now around this Pisces moon want to kind of like cleanse yourself, release that energy in the best way that you can do now, then hopefully we can do an Aries one for the new moon, where we kind of like take back our power. So maybe that's a very good way to kind of like keep up with this spiritually. All right, keeping up with the Illest. All right, well, I think that's what I have for now. I am going to dive a little bit deeper into your person's energy, see what they are feeling, because I feel like they are a little bit in the background, waiting for some type of revelation. I do sense their energy very strongly, even though, shit hit the fan here. They are here, however, you're stuffed with a lot of spiritual jujus. Okay, let's just say it that way. You're really stuffed with a lot of jujus. That's why you can't really get a grip of them. You can't really get a lot of information through, and this is the reason. And that's why you probably feel confused a lot of the times. Also watching other things or hearing things, you're like, something is not adding up. And it's because you have like a fog around you that you first need to release. Okay. That's what I have for you. I hope to see you in the extended. The link is in the description box below. You can also become a member of the channel and join the Illest tribe for all the extended readings. And if you want to get any oils from me, or readings, personal readings, or extendeds, all the information is on the illuminator.com, or you can get on a Hipsy call or an audio call or a chat with me, and that will be on hipsy.com. All the information is in the description box below, and that will be instant, so no waiting time. Just, call me whenever you see availability. All right, thank you and take care.